Hey everyone, today I'm going to show off this Bugatti Divo by JKM. You can already see detail wise it looks spectacular, and that's because it is. I'm really happy to get this model and show it off really heavy. That's what you can't tell on videos, but that's what I like about JKM. Everything is just solid metal construction. This is metal, the spoiler's metal. You know, the only plastic is probably the interior, and you can even double check by unscrewing it as well. So there you go, that's your base. Bugatti Divo JKM. The only thing that's missing is the blue rim, because that's probably quite difficult to do. I just show you this Matchbox version, which I'll compare in detail later. You know, if you're after a premium model, JKM is definitely up there as a choice to get from AliExpress, because as you can see, comparison wise, you do get the quality that you pay for with these models. And AliExpress do have some discounts sometimes, so that's usually when I get them in bulk. It's just cheaper and easier. So let's have a look at this vehicle in detail. Here's the box. You've got a picture of it on the front. You've got a 3D line art over here, and it says under license, so it's an official one. There's no hologram, maybe it costs more to put on, but it says it's official. There's some further details here with some emails, and yeah, they have 3D line art of the vehicle from all sides. Look at that, brilliant stuff. Okay, let's take a look at this. So the packaging for this Bugatti Divo is an actual box. The Bugatti Dieci and the Voiture Noire, they came in a really small white Tomica box, but those are the newer releases. The old releases, they come in a much larger size box with much more protection. Even put this piece of plastic over just to make sure that this, you know, the glass doesn't get scratched. Not the glass, the plastic windscreen doesn't get scratched. So, and then that's just empty box. So carefully take this out. And here we are, the Bugatti Divo by JKM. Let's take a look at this. So already in hand, as is common with other Bugatti by JKM, it's a heavy one, and it's got a heavy metal base. It's been in cold storage, so there might be some finger marks from my hotter fingers. Anyway, so let's take a look at this all around. So we've got this blue lip at the front, got the Bugatti horseshoe, all in metal, painted metal. And you know, these are some really hard lights to do in plastic insert, but they've still managed to do an insert here, which is brilliant. So, you know, that's fantastic. JKM do a really good job, and later on I will compare this to a Matchbox one which I found. So here we have on the side, that's the front, really cool plastic inserts, dead on line. Well, it's not quite through the middle, it's close, but it's good enough, and it's pretty much dead on middle for the back all the way. For toys like Matchbox or Hot Wheels, usually this tampo can come off, but here, really strong, you know, well applied, accurate. That's not the case for all of it. I think this has been shifted a little bit back. There's some edges that are not quite there, but I think this angle makes it quite tricky to do, but they've done a brilliant job. You know, and just looking back from it, this grey sort of, it's not quite gunmetal, but it is a really nice presentation grey. It's like a matte finish, I guess, and it looks very nice overall. Some people think grey looks boring. I think with the blue highlights and the black two-tone here. I think it looks, overall I think it looks great. So on the back we've got here 4 exhausts. We've got this really cool red taillight insert here. Got a metal spoiler which has been glued on to the metal base. To the metal body. Let's just appreciate, you know, these blue rims around here, these blue parts, these highlighted parts here as well. Divo on the license plate. I think it'd be cool if it had like an actual license plate. You can see a gap through the wheel arches here. You can see my finger on the other side, so that's how it's being constructed. And on the other side, we've got the French flag here. But I think Bugatti these days, I mean that, is it Rimac? I'm excited to see what they create now that he's a massive stakeholder in that company. So that's the side. We've got metal wing mirrors, so it's brilliant, really sturdy. I think the Mini GT version that's come out is a lot more accurate and the details are finer, but in terms of construction as a toy, I do prefer as much as possible that the cast be made out of metal. Way more sturdy, you know, the rubbery bits, they look accurate and they look fantastic, but just I don't know how long it'll last. Rubber is a different material to metal. And here, let's have a look. Here we've got like a windscreen wiper simulated. You can see the steering wheel, dashboard a little bit. It's quite hard to see from the angle because the window is not particularly high. And then on the back we've got the engine here. So, you know, really amazing paint job. We've got 2 different types of black, glossy black, matte black. And that is the view from the roof. Coming to the wheels, one thing that's missing is there's like a blue rim that was on the presentation. I think that's quite difficult to do, that's been left off, but it's still like a 5-star spoke pattern. Really nice black edges going up here with the blue. I think that's a little bit of a mistake, but it's not too bad. But like I say, what I love about this is the feel of it, the solidness and the weight of it. Really nice. So now that we've had a look at that, let's have a look at the Matchbox one. Here's a quick look at the Matchbox version. The price points are very different, of course, so you're going to get a different model. You can't just get like a premium model for about £1.50 in the shop. It's not going to happen. But for what it is, if we look at them side by side, it's not bad at all. It's slightly longer, different scale. The wing mirrors are more lumpy. This black line is pretty solid. Sometimes I've seen it where on other people's diecast that it's not quite aligned straight, or it's just some parts of it are missing, but it's very good. Here, the plastic part at the back, the blue bit, is used to simulate the back engine as well, and we've got a really nice blue interior, like a Bugatti blue. On the front they managed to do the lip in blue as well, and at the front you can see here like they've just done a white sort of tampo for the lights, which is totally understandable. This is very difficult to do even for a premium brand. I think even Mini GT just did a paint job as well. The only one that is plastic was a Time Micro one, but Time Micro 1 is quite expensive, and 2, it's I saw another reviewer and the quality didn't seem that great, whereas this is a chunky beast of a diecast. Really happy with it. I will say the Matchbox wheels, although they haven't been able to replicate this, these ones are actually really nice, and you can see inside it's got like a simulated disc inside beneath the 5 spokes, and it's a really nice gunmetal grey. There's no French flag, but we've got this blue rim here, and overall, you know, it looks, for from Matchbox, I think it looks brilliant, to be honest. I'm really happy with this one as well as this one. So, you know, depending on what kind of collector you are, either of these will make you really happy. So anyway, let's give this a spin. Here we go. Look at this fantastic diecast. brilliant assembly of casting, the paint job, the integration of the plastics with the metal, the tyres. Really solid JKM model. Really happy with this. I got mine off AliExpress, so you know, if you're interested in getting one, that's a pretty good place to get one. And just for side-by-side comparison, let me put the Matchbox version here, and you can see, you know, Matchbox has done a really good job too, not too dissimilar. The plastic sticks out a lot more and is a lot more noticeable, but overall, for the price point, you know, it's a pretty damn good job too. So I hope you enjoyed this review. This is my third JKM Bugatti. I did the La Voiture Noire, the Cento Dieci, and now the Divo. I'm not sure, let's see what they release. I love it if they could do the Bugatti, the new one that's come out, the racing one, so the Bolide. That would be awesome if they could do that in metal, and if they do, I'm definitely going to nab that and review that on this channel. So hope you enjoyed this review. Do give this a like, drop a comment below if you have, let me know what you think, and see you in the next video.